We have got a little excerpt here that we'd like to show you. It's from the EJF, just a little report that's come out, so I'm going to play it for you and then we'll talk about it. So we'll probably get ourselves out of there. Let's do it.
The Chinese distant water fishing fleet is the largest in the world, with thousands of vessels operating across every ocean, catching millions of tons of fish every year. But alongside this seafood supertrade, illegal activities and shocking human rights abuses run rampant and have been well documented by EJF in recent years. Now, we have followed this trail of destruction to the southwest Indian Ocean, a wildlife hotspot home to a rich variety of marine life, and to communities who have depended on the ocean for generations. For years, a long-standing narrative in the region has promoted the economic benefits of embracing Chinese investment in the fishing sector. But we've uncovered a darker story. Instead of mutual benefit and sustainable development, what's rising is a wave of illegality and abuse.
Saji sampai bahkan 4 saji dibunuh.
Kalau hiu tetap ditangkap, mereka ambil siripnya doang, badannya dibuang. Kayak gitu operasinya sih. Semuanya kayak gitu.
With unique access to crew members' testimony and the footage they've gathered on their phones, our investigations reveal that this precious seascape is being stripped of its biodiversity by vessels that are simultaneously responsible for serious human rights abuses.
Ya kalau di kapal Cina nggak ada kata istirahat, langsung kerja terus sih.
Ikan banyak, kadang 22 jam sampai tidur cuma 4 jam.
Tiga kali sini. Kaget dan kaget, cuman kaget.
These abuses cast a shadow over the region's aims to legally and sustainably harness the ocean's wealth. To prevent this prosperity from being undermined by illegality and abuse, Southwest Indian Ocean nations must urgently improve fisheries transparency and sustainability, and put human rights and the long-term viability of marine resources ahead of short-term economic gain.
Okay, so I'd like to stop it there. This is the Environmental Justice Foundation. Go check it out. The links are going to be below for you to go and see. But look, this is the kind of thing that needs more airtime.
Yes.
Okay?
Agreed.
I've made multiple videos about how China outfishes the seas, and it's awful because they use lots of very shady tactics.
Yes.
Things like going to the Galapagos Islands and waiting till nighttime and kind of hovering outside, then turning off the transponders of their ships. And not just a few ships, they'll have like hundreds of them out there.
Yeah.
They go in, they completely like harvest the seas, rape
Dredge
the
the
seas,
bottom.
dredge, destroy coral reefs, do all sorts of terrible things. Absolute environmental crimes. It's just disgusting the way they behave.
Destroying the world.
Yeah. And then they like sneak out and turn their transponders
It's like,
back on.
you know, like Captain Planet?
Yeah.
You know those dudes loot and plunder?
Yeah.
It's that.
That's them.
It's that in
They
real
just
life.
want to
IRL.
destroy. They want to destroy the earth.
Yes. They'll adjust for the sake.
Yeah, exactly. Just because they want the earth to die.
Yes.
But quite seriously, it is one of the biggest unchecked problems of our time.
100%.
You know, we rely on the ocean as human beings.
Yeah.
Okay? Biodiversity there, it keeps the world going, it keeps the environment healthy, and of course it feeds the entire world.
Yes.
You know? And what China's doing is unsustainable.
No.
And they've been doing it for decades now, and they are destroying the oceans.
Chinese government-led efforts have already destroyed all their seas nearby. They've outfished themselves and now have exported that to elsewhere.
That's why they have to go so far away. I mean, look,
They're off Argentina.
Yeah, they're off the coast of South Africa.
Yeah.
You know where I'm from. They go to all these African nations, and because of corruption, they kind of get their way in there, and then they outfish the entire coastlines there. It's awful what's happening, and it's wasteful. And they don't care about endangered species.
Nope.
Doesn't matter. The more endangered, the better, you know?
Remember, these are government-led expeditions.
Yeah.
A lot of these ships are actually retconned, or can be retconned, to be military ships.
It's a militia, really.
It's horrible.
Yeah. So please go take a look at this and try to raise a little bit of awareness, because
we're pretty passionate about
for
this.
some reason, China always gets a free pass when it comes to environmental crimes.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You know, all these Greta Thunbergs of the world and all this, they're always like, oh, stop oil and go sit in a highway somewhere. Right. But they don't ever bring up the fact that China's
Where's
the biggest...
China in the conversation?
Yeah, they're the biggest villain at the moment.
Yeah.
And not only do they produce the most CO2 and have the most coal-burning power plants, and
They're adding them.
they keep destroying the environment that way, but they're also outfishing the seas and destroying
And
the
then
oceans.
say that they're not.
Yeah, and they
that they're
say
the
like,
global
leader in green technology.
No, leader of raping all of the seas of all sea life, destroying the entire world and adding more carbon dioxide to the atmosphere.
Yeah. So please, I implore you, our audience, to help wake the world up to this. And all you need to do is educate yourself a little bit about it and have some conversations. The more people that talk about this, the better. And here's a good place to start, because here they've actually done a proper investigation. You can go to this link and find out more.
It's good stuff. Check.
Yeah, it's safe.
He's like, ha ha! Oh, smashes the check.
It's just such nonsense. Why did you show me this?
That's not a prank.
No.
You just slapped your wife.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
This guy's sleeping.
Temporary tattoo.
With a temporary tattoo of a wound. He starts freaking out.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's like, what the?
Oh, that's gross.
I said it crosses the line.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind